What's going on, Socialites, and welcome back to our last battle here for week number 2, the Global Pokémon Society Season 8. We got a good showdown today between the Pittsburgh Polteageist and last season's runner-up, the Lavender Town Gengars. Big breakthrough season for Lavender Town. We'll have to see if they can continue it here. Going up against one of the perennial bruisers, the Pittsburgh Polteageist. Pittsburgh was able to beat them in the regular season last season, but Lavender Town did get the last laugh, making it all the way to the finals. Pittsburgh never been to the finals. We'll have to see if this is their season, as they have a very strong team. We see the team here: Cresselia, Infernape, Murkrow, Porygon-Z, Empoleon, and Rampardos. So you do have the ability for either some Trick Room plays or Tailwind from Murkrow. Lavender Town countering with Arcanine, Mamoswine, Mismagius, Vaporeon, Armaldo, and Ampharos. A little more top heavy here for Lavender Town. Arcanine, a great support Pokemon. Mamoswine, so strong. Mismagius, pretty solid coverage and support. We'll have to see how their team comes together here. Alex and Lavender Town Gengars leading off with Arcanine and Ampharos. Always good to get those early Intimidates off, as Pittsburgh counters with Infernape and Murkrow. So the Intimidate on the Infernape will be good, but that Murkrow can be pretty annoying here. No fake out user for Lavender Town to try to stop it here. Let's see what the two teams decide to do here. Arcanine with the extreme speed. Big damage into Murkrow. Murkrow does get the taunt off, though. What was Ampharos going for here? Infernape gets a little bit of chip damage on that Arcanine, of course, resisting and with the Intimidate. But Pittsburgh does get a free switch out here. They're going to be going right into Cresselia. Such a threat. And Ampharos with the Volt Switch. So they are able to take down Murkrow very nicely. Murkrow basically doing nothing this game. But we'll have to see now that Infernape can be cycled back in. What does Lavender Town go for here with Ampharos Volt switching out? Do they have a way to stop Cresselia from doing its thing? Doesn't look like they have a taunt user. Arcanine does have access to Snarl, so they could try to Snarl stall it, stopping the Calm Mind attack boosts. Porygon-Z comes out here, so they're opting to not go with Infernape here with Vaporeon coming out. Looks like Cresselia debating if it wants to go for the Psychic or the Calm Mind. Looks like they are going to double up on the Vaporeon. Ooh, a nice Protect here from Lavender Town. That's going to give them a free turn. We'll have to see what Arcanine goes for. I'm predicting the Snarl. Yes, it is a Snarl, and it connects on both. Big Snarl here. Going to drop the special attack on Porygon-Z and Cresselia. That is huge for Lavender Town. A very nice turn for them. Now, they do have to get Mamoswine out somehow, because they just don't have enough offensive pressure here with this team. They can definitely try to whittle down Pittsburgh and then get Mamoswine to sweep at the end, but Cresselia is going to switch out into Infernape. Porygon-Z, even with the special attack draw, be able to do some good damage. Another Snarl comes off from Arcanine, though, so that damage is going to keep going down. Let's see what Vaporeon goes for here. Going to go for the Shadow Ball into the Infernape slot that just switched in. And we see the leftovers on Vaporeon. Pittsburgh would have to do another double attack into Vaporeon here. Although they look like they are going to switch out the Porygon-Z. Kind of cycle off those Snarl attacks and let Infernape do the damage it can. Lavender Town really thinking about this one. Probably deciding if they want to protect on Vaporeon or if it's too obvious of a play. A switch into Mamoswine would have been pretty big too. So they go... Oh, they switch out Arcanine here. Into Ampharos. Are they going to switch out Vaporeon? No, they leave Vaporeon in. Here's a big Thunder Punch. It's going to take Vaporeon down. With all the electric attacks coming in, I thought a switch out into Mamoswine would have been a good play from the Vaporeon slot. Get Mamoswine in pretty free, but instead Vaporeon goes down. So now we'll have to see if they're going to bring Arcanine back in here, try and get Intimidate drop back on that Infernape, and start cycling more Snarls. I'm sure that is the play that they want to go for. Arcanine gets the Intimidate off again. Cresselia looks like they're finally going to decide to start switching it up. Infernape's going to switch out again. It is choice locked with that choice band. Porygon-Z. Another double connect on the Snarl, keeping these special attackers down low. I expect another Volt Switch here from Ampharos as we do see the Calm Mind get off. So Cresselia will be able to stay at neutral for that special attack, and the special defense will keep going up. Oh, the light screen comes off. Okay. Porygon-Z switches out yet again. A lot of cycling here. A lot of Snarls and Intimidates. Pittsburgh looking for that opening. Let's see if Ampharos goes for the Volt Switch here. Another Calm Mind coming out from Cresselia. Now it's at +2 special defense. Focus Blast going into the Infernape slot. Not enough to take it down, though. Arcanine could go for the extreme speed here, of course. Which is what I think they will opt to do. Oh, no extreme speed from Arcanine. A big blunder. Almost taking it down. They will get a berry recovery here. The Mago berry. Arcanine with the Flare Blitz, though. Trying to do some damage. Cresselia is so bulky, though. They have to get Mamoswine out. I think they're taking a long time to get Mamoswine out here. I'm really hoping an Ampharos Volt Switch into the Infernape is coming out. No, they go for a Reflect. I think Lavender Town is taking way too much time to set this stuff up, and Pittsburgh just has all the pieces that they need. Will Arcanine go for the Extreme Speed here? They have to Extreme Speed here. Arcanine just took so much unnecessary damage from that close combat. No Extreme Speed. Arcanine's gonna go down. Huge blunders back to back for Lavender Town. And here's the Psychic now. Cresselia able to get a little bit of damage off that. Light Screen is still up. Ampharos does get the Volt Switch KO on Infernape, but too little too late in my opinion. Why would you bother setting up Reflect when you can just kill the physical attacker? Now it's going to be 2v2, no Snarl support, as Arcanine was KO'd by two close combats, two very unnecessary close combats. Arcanine could have killed Infernape. Mamoswine needs to do big damage onto this Cresselia here. It's going to be very difficult with two special attackers. Here's the tri-attack on the Mamoswine. Big damage. Mamoswine with the Icicle Crash is able to knock out Porygon. But Cresselia gets the Psychic off. That will finish off Mamoswine. And now there's just not enough damage output from Ampharos here. So Cresselia is going to be able to take this game. I can't say if Lavender Town would have won, but they definitely would have been in a lot better spot if they hadn't taken all that unnecessary damage on Arcanine. And ultimately let it die. So we'll watch the end of this, but Cresselia basically has it unless Ampharos gets some crazy critical hits. We'll have to see if Lavender Town can make some changes here. Going into game 2. No status effects either. I think like if Ampharos had Thunder Wave, that would have been a little bit more helpful, but Cresselia gets the last KO here, knocking out Ampharos. And Pittsburgh takes a very close game 1. It's all going to come down to now, can Lavender Town put on some more pressure here? They were definitely putting on the intimidating Snarl pressure with Arcanine. Forcing Pittsburgh to cycle around Cresselia, Porygon-Z, and Infernape. but just not enough, making what I think were some big blunders in that late game, giving up Arcanine for peanuts. Obviously, to what Pittsburgh decides to do here. I wonder if they were thinking about the extreme speed as well. Obviously, Arcanine did show that it had that. Lavender Town leading off with Mamoswine and Arcanine, so going full physical offensive here. Murkrow and Rampardos are the play for Pittsburgh. The Intimidate, lowering Rampardos' attack. Murkrow gonna get this Tailwind up. Lavender Town could just try and take Murkrow off the field here by double attacking into it with Extreme Speed and Ice Shard. But the Tailwind would still get up. Oh, a switch out of Arcanine. Gonna bring out Vaporeon. Mamoswine goes for the Protect. Okay, this is interesting. So they decide to do nothing. Rock Slide does connect on Vaporeon. Pittsburgh looking to switch out Rampardos here. Losing one of their offensive turns of the Tailwind. Vaporeon protects against the Thunder Wave. Ooh, but Mamoswine with the Earthquake is gonna do absolutely nothing. Two turns in a row of Lavender Town getting nothing accomplished. Squat 0. Pittsburgh, though, only a couple turns left of their Tailwind. There's a taunt from Murkrow. Cresselia setting up the Calm Mind. Mamoswine with the Icicle Crash. Is going to bring Murkrow down to Sash. Let's see if Vaporeon goes for an attack here. Ooh, Muddy Water. But Murkrow dodges it. And no accuracy drop on Cresselia. Mamoswine switches out into Armaldo. Murkrow gets the Thunder Wave off onto Vaporeon this time. And Cresselia is just doing its thing, setting up Calm Mind after Calm Mind. Not sure why Lavender Town would want to switch out Mamoswine there. You have to do your damage onto Cresselia. Oh, Murkrow dodges yet again on the Muddy Water. Will they get a special accuracy drop? There is an accuracy drop. That's better than the damage right now. The Tailwind does peter out. Although, since Lavender Town has foregoed using any priority attacks here, the Murkrow will be able to set up another Tailwind. Of course, 2 fortunate dodges for Murkrow. Cresselia with a Psychic. This is after several Calm Minds. Not enough to take out Armaldo, though. Armaldo with the Rock Slide. Finally taking out Murkrow. Oh, and Vaporeon needs its eyesight check. It misses a 3rd straight Muddy Water, this time on the single target of Cresselia. Arcanine comes back out, getting the Intimidate onto Rampardos. Ooh, Psychic does miss thanks to that accuracy drop, and this time Vaporeon connects on both Muddy Waters, taking out Rampardos. Do they get another accuracy drop? No accuracy drop. Arcanine swaps out again. Back out into Armaldo. Ooh, and a switch out for Vaporeon going into Mamoswine, who's not going to appreciate getting doubled up here. Big knockout on Mamoswine. And then since Mamoswine's knocked out, Cresselia is going to get a clean knockout onto Armaldo. Lavender Town bringing back out Arcanine. Gets another Intimidate off, but at what cost? You just lost your 2 offensive threats here. Especially Mamoswine. Poor Mamoswine, I feel, was just underutilized in this whole match. Cresselia ready to take this game home here. Here's the extreme speed. Does some good damage with the critical hit. But the close combat will finish off Arcanine. That's going to leave only Vaporeon here. Another Psychic connects onto Vaporeon. Muddy Water connecting on both. This will take out Infernape. Can they get a accuracy drop? No accuracy drop. Vaporeon could go for a protect here. No protect. Cresselia goes for the Calm Mind, probably playing around the protect. Vaporeon now with the Shadow Ball, trying to get some special defense drops. That's just not doing enough damage here. No paralysis has come into play yet this game. Cresselia looking to max out on the special attack and special defense here. Going for Calm Mind yet again. Perhaps just waiting for the turn that Vaporeon will protect. Not really sure. This could also be some salt in the wound here, as Pittsburgh and Lavender Town do have a history. Of course, Vaporeon could just be one crit away with that Shadow Ball. Doubtful, but maybe. You never know. No special defense drops either on any of these Shadow Balls. At this point, Cresselia almost healing everything back that it takes from that Shadow Ball. Oh, the special defense drop. Cresselia finally going for the Psychic here, but Lavender Town has seen enough. They end up quitting. We are going to give that last KO, though, to Cresselia there, knocking out Vaporeon. What a battle between these two. Coming down to Cresselia both games. Just Lavender Town just not playing their cleanest. I'm going to be quite frank there, but Pittsburgh with a couple close matches week 1 and week 2. I'm waiting for them to kind of like blow a team away here. No, we put them as the #1 team. We'll have to see if they can start performing like it. As always, thanks for watching and stay classy, society.